It is a new month, and along with it being a new month, there's a new focus. And this beautiful focus encourages that we chant from Bhagavad Gita. And those of you who know me know that I love to chant from Bhagavad Gita. I see some smirks. And so, of course, we will take this opportunity to chant together from the Gita. This is from chapter 4, and it's verse 20. So please allow your eyes to close. And just before we even begin anything at all, do a quick scan through your physical form. Notice where there's tightness or constriction. And do a scan through your mental form. And notice where there's tightness or holding. And then do a scan as well through your energetic form. And you might notice tightness in the same places in these different bodies or in different places. But it's just observing. With an inhale, please sweep the arms out, around, and up overhead. And with an exhale, bring the prayer to meet in front of the heart. We'll chant Om together 3 times. Response form. Tyaktva karma phala sangam. Together. Tyaktva karma phala sangam. Nitya tripto nirashrayah. Karmani happy.free.vrindapriti. Karmani happy.free.vrindapriti. Naiva kimchit karoti saha. Naiva kimchit karoti saha. It's always a mouthful at the beginning of the month. And then if we stick to the practice, like I have practice club 5 days a week, and there's hundreds, thousands of Jivamukti teachers teaching around the world. Practice daily, which is recommended. By the end of the month, it's pretty miraculous. These words just roll off the tongue. We're just going to go through it once more. First time's the hardest. Same form, call and response. Tyaktva karma phala sangam. Tyaktva karma phala sangam. Nitya tripto nirashrayah. Nitya tripto nirashrayah. Karmani happy.free.vrindapriti. Karmani happy.free.vrindapriti. Naiva kimchit karoti saha. Naiva kimchit karoti saha. Who has let go of the fruits of their actions, is content and free of dependency, knowing it is not they who act, even when performing actions. Shanti, Shanti, Hari Om. Allow a moment for the chin just to fall towards the chest, the gaze towards the heart. Knowing it is not they who act even while performing actions. In other words, we're not the doer. So how do you make your offering? How do you make meaningful offering? That you're not just acting and doing. Let this contemplation or reflection or maybe an answer comes for you and be the offering for the practice together today. And if you are deciding to click into the playlist, let's press play together in 3, 2, and go ahead and press play on the first track. And then please come forward onto your hands and your knees. Bring the wrists right underneath the shoulders, knees under hips, tuck the toes, deep breath in. And as you exhale, lift the hips up and back, forming downward facing dog. Breath comes in through the nose. Exhale, open up the mouth and make some sounding. Breathing in through the nose. Do that again. Exhale, open up the mouth with some sound. Third time in through the nose. This time keep the mouth closed and exhale through the nose. Same sound. Breathing in through the nose. And breathing out through the nose. Same sound. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Soften the knees. Start to walk the feet up towards the wrists, stopping about 10 inches shy, a modified Uttanasana. Blocks underneath the palms if the earth otherwise doesn't meet the hands. And let the head hang down, breathing in through the nose. And breathing out through the nose. Inhale. Exhale 2. Breathing in. Breathing out 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Put the blocks either side of the mat, soften knees, and roll yourself up to stand, bone by bone, vertebra by vertebra. Once you arrive at the top, step forward, meet at the top of the mat, and the hands to meet, and make that pledge again, that there's consciousness in each action, in each breath. Exhale, release the arms. Tadasana. Inhale, lift up the prayer, lift up the gaze, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, folding forward, hands to earth beside the feet, Uttanasana. Inhale, step the right foot back, lunging. Exhale, step the left foot back to a plank. Keep the hips in line with the shoulders. Inhale, hold the plank, lift navel up towards spine. Exhale, soft bend of elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to the plank. Exhale, chaturanga again. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in. Breathing out 1. In through the nose. Out through the nose 2. Breathing in. Breathing out 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, step the right foot forward. Get your toes all the way in line with the fingers, lunging. Exhale, the left foot next to the right. Stretch legs and fold. Inhale, lift the prayer up skyward. Lift the gaze. Exhale, release the arms and stand tall. Inhale, lift up the prayer. Lift up the gaze. Exhale, folding forward. Hands connect to earth beside feet. Inhale, step the left foot back, lunging, gaze forward. Exhale, keep the hips low. Step back to plank. Inhale in the plank, chin up, collarbones broad. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in, breathing out 1. See if you could lift all 10 of your toes, not your heels. Lift your toes up off the floor and feel how that engages the front of the leg for 2. With that lift of the knee and the thigh, drag the heels back and down towards the earth, 3. Keep the fronts of the legs engaged, but release the toes back to the earth, 4. Sitting bones lifted, head heavy, 5. Inhale, step the left foot forward, long lunge, press back through the right heel. Exhale, the right foot next to the left, stretch legs and fold. Inhale, lift up the prayer, lift up the gaze, press the feet down. Exhale, release the arms and stand tall. Putting it together. Inhale, lift up the prayer, lift up the gaze. Exhale, folding forward, hands connect to the earth. Inhale, roll your shoulder blades back, lengthen the spine. Exhale, chaturanga, step, step, or jump right into the low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in. Breathing out 1. Relax your jaw, shake the head out a bit. Let the neck hang heavy 2. Breathing in. And breathing out 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale, soften the knees and look ahead. Inhale, jump or step, step the feet between the hands, lengthen spine. Exhale, fold into long legs. Inhale, lift up the prayer, lift up the gaze. Exhale, release arms and stand tall. Inhale, hook the thumbs in front, lift the arms alongside the ears, open the chest and arch back. Exhale, bend knees, folding forward, swing arms behind, clasp the hands and stretch the legs long. Inhale, bend the knees deeply, hands to earth, step the right foot back, lunging. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, smooth line, unfurl forward into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again, unfurl forward into the plank. Exhale, touch down knees, chest and chin to the earth. Inhale, slide forward for cobra, point the toes. Exhale, through bent knees, extend the legs, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot all the way forward, toes in line with the fingers, lunge. Exhale, left foot next to the right, stretch your legs and fold forward. Inhale, bend both knees, hook thumbs in front, lift up, lengthen the legs and arch back. Exhale, bend knees, fold forward, swing arms behind, clasp hands and stretch the legs long. Inhale, bend the knees, hands to earth, step the left foot back, lunging. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, unfurl forward to the plank. Exhale, chin up, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, smoothly unfurl into the plank. Beautiful. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin to the earth. Inhale, slide forward, Bhujangasana, gaze to tip of nose. Exhale, through bent knees, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward, long lunge. Exhale, right foot next to left, stretch the legs and fold. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs in front, lift up, lengthen the legs and arch back. Exhale, stand tall, release the arms, Tadasana. We're gonna do that form once again. And it's a really beautiful form, the Jivamukti Surya Namaskar. And I just want to point out a few things that make it unique in the Jivamukti way that we do it. So to start out, we do not bend the knees when we hook the thumbs. And one of the reasons why we don't do that is Sharon is she likes a neat line. And really, we're alone in our rooms right now. We're spread out, but we're together. And when we're all together in one space, and this form of Surya Namaskar is going, it's so beautiful. And across the screen, it's so beautiful. And part of that is the specificity of the line. So we start here, the legs are long, hook thumbs, reach up and arch back, and then the knees bent. And for some reason or other, that's what most people skip. Most people end up bending the knees here and then keeping the legs long, which puts a lot of pressure into the hamstring. And made this joke yesterday, but we as yogis injure the hamstring a lot, and we call it yoga butt. And then you can't practice and you're uncomfortable. And many of us have experienced this. So here we're warming up the body. We don't want to put pressure there, so bend the knees and then stretch the legs. And with every breath, there's that bending and that extending, and it's fluid and it's purposeful. Shall we try? Okay. Step up to the top of the mat. Exhale. Inhale, hook thumbs, lift up and arch back. Exhale, bend knees, fold forward, swing arms behind, clasp hands and stretch the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, hands to earth, step the right foot back, lunging. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin to the earth. Inhale, slide forward into cobra. Exhale, through bent knees, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward, lunging. Exhale, left foot next to right, stretch the legs and fold. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, lift up, lengthen the legs and arch back. Exhale, bend knees, fold forward, swing arms behind, clasp hands and stretch the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, hands to earth, step left foot back, lunging. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, smooth line, come forward to plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin to earth. Inhale, slide forward, cobra. Exhale, through bent knees, downward facing dog. Inhale, the left foot forward, lunge. Exhale, right next to left, stretch the legs and fold. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, lift up, lengthen the legs and arch back. Exhale, arms beside the body, Tadasana. Good. Inhale, deeply bend the knees, lift the arms up, Utkatasana. Exhale, stay here for one. Pubis lifting up towards the navel, drop the tailbone down, sit a little bit deeper for two. Keep the breath steady, keep the inner arch of the foot lifting, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, come to stand, release the arms. We can get rid of our own discomfort, let that go. That's when we begin to transform. Left leg, inhale, hug left knee into the chest, give it a squeeze. Exhale, bring the peace sign fingers of the left hand around the big toe and your right hand to the hip crease. Inhale, roll your left shoulder back so that the collarbones are broad. Exhale, begin to kick the left foot forward, and the knee might stay bent, but don't let your shoulder come forward. Not out to the side, right in front. Exhale, 1. Breathing in. Breathing out, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, a slight bend into the knee. Exhale, carry the leg to the side. And as you extend, drop the outer hip down and lift the inner ankle up. Optional to gaze over the right shoulder or not. Breathing in. Breathing out, 1. Feel that hip really settle down into the socket, 2. Inhale. Exhale, keeping the leg in that alignment. You bend the knee and place the foot for Vrikshasana, tree. Hands come to prayer. Breathing in. Breathing out. So this practice of standing balances encourages our transformation into becoming instruments that are able to contribute to the happiness and the liberation of others. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. With control, inhale, carry the knee to the front and give it a squeeze. Exhale, take your time, bend the right knee and step all the way back to warrior 1. Plant the sole of the left foot down, bend the right knee deeply, and lift the arms over, across from the chest. Breathing in. Breathing out, 1. Really stretch the back leg long, bend the right knee deep, sit into it for 2. Beautiful. Pull the right hip crease back as you spiral the left side body around. 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Stabilize the right knee. Exhale, open hips, shoulders, and arms to warrior 2. Inhale, without hyperextending, lift up, extend your right leg long. Exhale, reach to the right for triangle, right hand to shin, ankle, or peace fingers around the toe, gaze towards left thumb. Inhale, reach your left arm higher, get broad across the chest. Exhale, turn the left palm to the wall behind you and swing arm behind the back for a half bind. You can tiptoe the fingers into the hip crease and roll the right collarbone skyward. Breathing in. Breathing out. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Pull that right hip crease back. Open the right side of the body. 5. Inhale, lift up the left arm, and then one long line from wrist to wrist. Come to stand tall. Exhale, bend the right knee deeply. You can separate the feet to sit even deeper into your warrior 2. Breathing in. Breathing out. 1. Let the jaw be relaxed and the shoulders drop away from the ears. 2. Breathing in. See if you could bend the knee a little bit more, getting your knee right over the ankle. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Inhale again without popping the knee back. Lengthen, extend. Exhale, bend the knee again. Place palm to pinky toe side of foot. And the left arm alongside the ear, extended side angle. You might like a block, low, middle, or high setting under the right palm, so that you can really press the palm down and have a parallel line from your shin to your forearm, which means that the knee bends really deeply. Good. Breathing in. Breathing out. 2. The inner arms roll forward. The outer arm and shoulder shrug away from the ear. 3. Gaze is up towards the palm of the left hand. Exhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Inhale, left hand down and left heel up. Exhale, step the left foot next to the right and fold over the legs. Inhale, bend the knees deeply, sit low in Utkatasana. Exhale, stay there for 1. The rib cage moves back, tailbone drops down. Exhale. 2. Try to spread the weight through the front and back, inner and outer foot equally. Sit a little deeper. 3. Inhale, except Catherine, that's as deep as you need to go. Exhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale, stand tall, release the arms. Tadasana. Second side. Inhale, bend the right knee into the chest. Give it a squeeze. Exhale, peace fingers of the right hand to the right big toe, left hand to the hip crease. Inhale, first roll your right shoulder back, pull the sitting bone back. And exhale, begin to extend the right leg forward, not to the side. If the knee stays a bit bent, but you keep squareness in the hips and the shoulders, this is good. And lengthen your standing leg. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale, a slight bend into the knee. Open the leg to the side. And then as you extend, you drop the outer hip down and lift the inner ankle up. Cherry on top, gaze comes over the left shoulder. Breathing in. Breathing out. The left leg extending, kneecap lifting up. Good for 2. Exhale. 3. Keep the leg in that side plane. Bend the knee and bring sole of the foot against your left leg for Vrikshasana. Hands meet in front of the heart. Breathing in. Breathing out. 1. Letting the anchors of roots come down into the earth. The crown of the head lift up. 2. Breathing in. Breathing out. 3. Tailbone lengthening down. Exhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 5. With control. Inhale, carry the right knee to the front. Give a squeeze. Exhale, bend your left knee in slow motion. Step yourself back into your warrior 1. The right heel plants down. Left knee deeply bent. Extend the arms. Breathing in. Breathing out. 1. Really press down through the ball of your left foot. Pull the left hip crease back. Sit a little bit deeper. 2. Breathing in. Breathing out. 3. Lengthen the right leg more to help spiral the right side body around to the front. 4. Stabilize the knee. Exhale, open hips, shoulders, and arms. Warrior 2. Inhale, lift up, lengthen the leg without popping back into the knee. Exhale, reach to the left for its triangle. Good. Inhale, reach the right arm skyward. Exhale, turn the right palm behind and then swing the arm behind your back towards left hip crease. tiptoe the fingers into the hip crease, rolling the chest open, breathing in. And breathing out 1. Your hand can also help to pull the left hip crease back towards the right heel. Exhale 2, so that there's stretch not only through the right side of the body, but the left side of the body is getting longer as well. 3. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Good. Inhale, first lift the right arm, and then 1 long line from wrist to wrist, come to stand tall. Exhale, bend the left knee deeply for warrior 2. Breathing in and breathing out. The right arm just as energetic as the left, and shoulders dropping away from the ears 2. Bending the knee deeply so that the thigh sits parallel to the earth 3. With the inner thigh rolling up and the outer thigh and hip dropping down 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, lengthen the left leg, extend. Exhale, bend the knee again, palm to the floor, earth or block, pinky toe side of foot, right arm alongside the ear. Breathing in. Breathing out 1. Let the outer edge of the right foot really anchor down to open the whole right side of the body. Exhale 2. And the left hip crease pulling back towards the right heel, making more space through the left side. Exhale 3. Gazes up towards the right palms. Back of the neck is long. 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale the right hand down the right heel up. Exhale, this time step back to downward facing dog. And just lift your gaze for a moment. Look between the hands and make sure that the pointer fingers are parallel to one another, opposed to turning in. Come up to your tiptoes and walk the feet just a little closer, starting to stack the shoulders over the wrists for handstand practice. Inhale, lift the right leg high, no bend through that knee. Exhale, bend the left knee to prepare, and inhale, hop up a little or all the way. Exhale 1. Inhale to lift. Exhale 2. Inhale to kick up. Exhale 3. Inhale, lift. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Switch. Lift the left leg. Don't bend through that knee anymore. Bend the right knee as the pump. Inhale to kick up. Exhale 1. Keeping left leg long. Kick the right leg up. Exhale 2. Inhale to lift. Do your best. Let the rest go. 3. Inhale, lift. Exhale 4. Inhale to lift. And exhale, come back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward, lunge. Exhale, right foot next to the left. Stretch legs and fold. Inhale, bend the knees deeply, lift the arms up, Utkatasana, chair seat. Exhale, stand tall, release the arms. Tadasana. Good. Inhale, open your arms out to the sides. Turn the thumbs down. And then swing the arms behind your back, coming to the secret prayer. So a few options. The prayer hands, that might be too intense for the wrists. You could do the fists bumping together. And if that's too much for the shoulders, you hold opposite elbow. All are good options. And whichever one you've chosen, try to shimmy the arms up higher so you're getting the forearm onto the shoulder blade itself. Good. Step your left foot back, huge long step into that warrior stance again with 2 legs long. Inhale, open the chest up skyward. Exhale, fold forward towards the extended right leg. Have a strong commitment to yourself as an earthly being. And you're going to press down on the right foot. And then just to get the hips settled a bit more, bend the right knee a little bit. Feel that. And bend your left knee as well. And see if you could drop the left side of your pelvis, bringing both hips into alignment. Left hip, same height as the right. Exhale into the bent knees. And with a strong inhale, stretch both legs. To maintain the balance, don't try to hold it. Instead, let go and become a conduit, allowing the energy to flow through you, resulting in fearless, fluid stability. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, and breathing out. Good. Transition into warrior three. Inhale, bend the right knee, come up to the ball of your left foot. Exhale, stretch the right leg and lift the left. Breathing in, breathing out one. Try to let the left outer hip drop down and the right inner hip lift. Exhale, two, so that you flex the left foot and the sole of the foot presses towards the wall behind you, three. Lift the elbows, lift across the chest, four. Inhale. Exhale, quietly bend the right knee, step back to the ball of your left foot, high lunge, arms alongside your ears. Bend the right knee deep. Inhale from lower belly, lift up. Exhale, hands to prayer, twist to the right for standing spinal twist. The left shoulder is far across the right thigh as your body allows. Inhale, press the right hand down into the left to deepen the twist. Optional, stay right there. Second option, your left hand could come down to a block, pinky toe side of the right foot, and the right arm extends alongside your ear. Breathing in, breathing out. Whichever option you chose, really lift the back of your left thigh and pull the right hip crease back, squaring the pelvis, two. Again, the gaze is skyward or up towards the right palm if you extended the arm, three. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, five. Good. Inhale, two hands down to frame the foot. Exhale, step your left knee to the outside of the right ankle for seated spinal twist. Establish the seat so that the full sole of the right foot can press down into the earth. Inhale, lengthen the spine, reach the left arm up. Exhale, twist to the right, right hand to earth behind. If you wish to bind, you're welcome to either bring the left hand to hold the inner arch of the right foot, or thread the left arm under and grab hold of the right wrist. If you're choosing any of these extending or binding variations, it's important to remember that you're not doing it to show off. You're not doing it to prove or force. Simply doing it to increase and enhance the experience. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. Breathing in. And breathing out. Good. Inhale, release, come to face front. Exhale, counter, rotate, twist a bit to the left. Setting up for Agni Stambhasan. Inhale, kick the left shin forward. Exhale, stack the right ankle over the left knee. If this is a really tight shape for the body, you can always extend the bottom leg forward, which brings a little more spaciousness. Either way, the feet stay flexed. Inhale to puff the chest up. And exhale to fold forward. Breathing in. And breathing out, and letting your breath come deep into places of tightness in the body for two. Exhale, three. Breathing in. Breathing out, four. Inhale. Exhale, five. Inhale, lift the torso. Hug the knees into the chest. Cross the right ankle over the left. Hands could press down into blocks or into the earth. Pressing down, lift everything above the floor and then jump through, skip through, somersault through Chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale, sitting bones high. Exhale, bend knees, look up between the hands. Inhale, step, step, or jump the feet between the hands, lengthen spine. Exhale, fold into long legs. Inhale, deeply bend knees, lift the arms up, Utkatasana. Exhale, stand tall, release the arms, Tadasana. Good. Inhale, the arms out to shoulder height. Exhale, turn the thumbs down, secret prayer, secret fist bump, or if you're holding opposite elbow, just switch so you have the opposite forearm in front, the one that feels a little less natural. Good. And then step the right leg back, a huge long warrior stance, two legs extended, two heels connected to the earth. Inhale, open the chest skyward. Exhale, fold forward over your left leg, Pashimotonasana, secret prayer variation. Breathing in. And breathing out. Strong commitment. Press down through that left foot. And then as you exhale, you're going to bend the left knee and also bend the right knee. And with the knees bent, you can drop through the right side, get your hips square, both knees bending. Yes, good. Inhale there. And with a strong exhale, stretch both legs and fold forward. Breathing in. And breathing out, not gripping, not holding tightly for your balance, but instead letting go and allowing for the breath, the intention to create that fearless and fluid stability. Breathing in. And breathing out 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. For warrior 3, inhale, bend the left knee, come to the ball of the right foot. Exhale, stretch the left leg as you lift the right. Breathing in. Breathing out 1. The right outer hip drops as the inner thigh lifts. Exhale 2. Flexing through the foot, letting the gaze come slightly forward. 3. Breathing. Breathing out 4. Really press the sole of the foot back. And as you exhale, bend the left knee, stepping way back for your high lunge. Lift the arms alongside the ears. Inhale to scoop the lower belly in and up. Exhale, hands to prayer, twist to your left, bringing the right shoulder deep across the left thigh. Inhale, press, press, press the left hand down into the right. Optional, stay there. Or as you exhale, release the right hand down to pinky toe side of the foot and the left arm alongside your ear. Breathing. Breathing out 1. Really lift up through the back of your right thigh. Press the heel back in space 2. Keep the back of the neck long, gaze skyward or up towards that left palm 3. Exhale 4. Exhale 5. Inhale the hands down. Exhale, step the right knee outside the left ankle for seated spinal twist. Establish the seat well, sole of the left foot really connecting. Inhale, reach up through the right arm through both sides of the spine. Exhale, twist to the left. Again, the right hand could hold the inner arch of the left foot or bind or not, allowing the depth of the breath to determine the depth of the shape. A deeper breath signifies a deeper practice, not necessarily like coming into the most wound possible variation. And as David Life so often says, a longer breath signifies a longer life. Slow yourself down, breathing in. Breathing out 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale to face the front. Exhale, gently counter rotate, twisting to the right. Inhale, kick the right shin parallel to the top of the mat, or if you're extending the leg, you can kick it all the way forward. Exhale, the left ankle over the right knee, flexing through both feet. Inhale, lift up the chest. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. Breathing in. Breathing out 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Breathing in. Breathing out 3. One who has let go of the fruits of their action is content and free of dependency, knowing it is not they who act even while performing action. Good. Inhale to lift up. And before we jump through, open your legs out into a straddle. It doesn't have to be like the widest imaginable straddle, a nice V shape where your kneecaps and toes point up. Inhale here, long through the chest. And exhale, fold forward between the legs. Upavishtakonasana, breathing in. And breathing out. Most important in this shape is that the knees and the toes keep pointing skyward and don't roll in for 2. The shoulder blades moving back so that the chest keeps expanding. 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, come back to face the front. Cross your left ankle in front of the right. Press down through blocks or into the earth, lift up and jump through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing duck. Exhale, downward facing duck. Good. Walk your hands about 2 inches, 3 inches closer to your feet, shortening the dog a bit. Inhale, lift way up onto the tip toes. Keeping sitting bones lifted. Exhale, bend the knees, look beyond your hands. And inhale, jump the legs through, come to sit down. And extend the legs forward for Pashimotonasana. If you like to use props, strap to come around the balls of the feet, a blanket to come underneath the sitting bones, grab those now. Flex through the feet, inhale, broad chest. And exhale to fold forward over the legs. Breathing deep in through the nose. And out through the nose for 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Keep the shoulder blades moving back, the collarbones broadening and leading the way 3. The chin lengthening forward, gazes past the toes 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Our guru, our Jagat Guru, our teacher's teacher, Swami Nirmalananda, he taught Sharon and David, who in turn taught us in the Western world, the powerful mantra, Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere, without exception, be happy and free. And may the thoughts, the words, the actions of my own life contribute in some way to that happiness and to that freedom for all. And by teaching this pledge, Swami Nirmalananda encouraged us to perform actions that benefit all beings, human beings, those who look like us and those who don't, as well as non-human beings, all living beings. And this is the essence, this teaching is the essence of karma yoga. Inhale, lift up the torso, keep the feet flexed, press the hands down beside the hips. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, bend the right knee into the chest, give it a squeeze. Exhale, open the right knee out to the side for Janu Shirshasana. Inhale, lengthen and twist towards the left leg. And exhale, fold forward over your left leg. Good. Breathing in. Breathing out 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Keep lengthening the spine over the left leg 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, lift the torso, lift the right knee. Exhale, extend the right leg forward. Inhale, bend the left knee into the chest. Exhale, open left knee to the side. Inhale, press the hands down, lengthen and twist towards the right leg. Exhale, fold forward over your right leg. Center line of body, right over the center line of the leg. Breathing in. Breathing out 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Keep the right foot active, the back of the leg long 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, lift the torso, lift the knee. Exhale, extend the leg forward. Inhale, just slightly bend both knees and open the knees out to the side with the feet quite far away from your body for Tadasana. The spotlight of the mind on the supreme. Lift the chest and then curve the crown of head forward towards the soles of the feet. You could put a block on your feet to get the head supported. And then bring the hands to prayer past the toes. So the palms of your hands are on your feet and the fingers together. So it's Tadasana. Tara means star, and you have 1 point in the fingers, 2 points in the elbows, 2 points in the knees, and then the tailbone forms the star. Good. Inhale to lift up and come to tabletop. Bring the soles of feet to the earth. Hit inner hip width distance apart, hands behind 10 inches. Press down through the feet, lift the hips up. If it feels safe and comfortable, let the head release back for 1. Let's do some breath of fire here. Sharpen and out through the nose. Keep it going. Press down through the feet. Lift the hips a little bit higher. Keep it up. Press down through the hands. Lift the chest a little bit more. Keep it going. Spread your toes. Lift the inner ankle. And then one more exhale. Good. Inhale, chin to the chest. And exhale, come down. For Baddha Konasana, bend both knees close into the chest. And open the knees out to the side. Before folding forward, use the palm of your hand to open the sole of the foot skyward. Try to get all your toenails down towards the earth. Inhale here. And exhale, move your chest and belly beyond your feet. Breathing in. Breathing out 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. In the spotlight of the mind, focused on what's actually important, what's actually real. Good. Inhale to lift up. Cross your favorite ankle into front, left or right, you choose. Once again, press down through the hands, lift up and jump through Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to your plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin to earth. Inhale, slide forward, cobra. Exhale, bring the forehead down and stretch the arms forward. Arms alongside the ears, palms to the earth. This shape is called Dandavat Pranam, to make yourself like a stick. Be humble, like a straw in the street, tolerant as a tree. Keep the mind on what's truly important. We're going to come to Shalabasan from here with the add-on of keeping the arms beside the ears. You can do it. I have faith. Inhale, lift the arms, the legs, the chest, and the head. Exhale, 1. Oh, so what happened? We lift the head and left the arms down. Get your arms alongside your ears. You can do it for 2. Squeeze the arms alongside the ears. Lift up. 3. Squeeze the inner legs together. Lift a little bit higher. 4. Last breath. You've got it. Lift up. Be bold. Be brave. Be free. And then you can make a pillow out of your hands. Turn the cheek to the side. Let your heels flop away. And rock the hips side to side. Good. Bend the elbows, bringing palms to the earth. Tuck the toes with strong thighs. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, a huge step forward of the right foot. Come to a long lunge. Exhale, release the left knee down to the earth and move the left knee further back. More space between the right foot and the left knee. Good. Right hand up to your thigh. Inhale, reach the left arm alongside the ear. Exhale, bend your left elbow and really spread the fingers onto your middle back and use that to lift the chest. Good. From there, your right hand comes to the left elbow and you move towards the midline. You could stay there. We call that a half bind. Or you're welcome to swing the right arm around for the full bind, but not if the arm starts to slip out. You really want the arm behind the head. And then use the arms to press the tailbone forward and lift the chest skyward. Breathing in. As you breathe out, the hips slide forward, the tailbone down. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale, open the heart a little bit more up towards the sky. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Good. Inhale, stretch the right leg a bit to come out of it. Lift the arms up. Exhale, hands down and step back, downward facing dog. Joni's recommending we do both sides, so let's do the other side now. Inhale, step your left foot forward, come to lunge. Exhale, release the right knee. And again, move that right knee a little further back. So it's a very long lunge, lots of space between the foot and the knee. Good, left hand to your thigh. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, bend the right elbow and spread the palm on the mid back. And from there, bring your left hand to the right elbow and help to move that forearm behind your head, pressing the head back so your chin's not knocking down into the chest. You could stay there. Or if you did on the first side, swing the left arm around for the bind. But same idea, you keep the head pressing back into the arms. Your left elbow can help encourage your tailbone forward. Breathing in. And breathing out. Not being stuck in one perspective of things. but observing life from all points of view, all vantage points. How could this breath be of service? Breathing in. Breathing out 4. One more breath to lift the heart up and lean back. Exhale 5. Good. And then to ease it out, extend the left leg a bit as you reach the arms up. Exhale the hands down and press back to your downward facing dog. Deep breath in here, neutralizing the spine. Deep breath out, pressing the hands down and away and lengthening the heels to the earth. Good. Inhale, come forward, smooth to your plank. Exhale, place your knees to the floor for Ustrasana. Come to stand up on the shins. We're just going to do one today, so you could have the toes pointed. You could tuck the toes under, bringing the heels closer. You could even bring the block underneath the balls of the feet. You don't have to demonstrate it today. It's okay. Thank you so much. They get the idea, right? You want to be in a place where you can breathe. Bring the hands to the low back, fingers pointing down. Squeeze the elbows together. Inhale, puff the chest up and drop the chin down. Exhale, press the hip points forward, tailbone down. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, 2 hands at the same time, reach back for 2 heels. And it's only when the hands and the heels meet that then you release the head back. And if your hands and your heels aren't meeting today, keep the hands on the low back and the chin down towards the chest to protect your back. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale, lets the chest expand skyward. Exhale, encourages hips forward. Breathing in. Breathing out 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. From the center, inhale to lift up. Point the toes, remove the block if you used it. And exhale, come to sit down on your heels. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Good. Extend your arms out in front of you. And then bend the elbows. And if you're anything like me, what happened is my elbows wanted to go out and my hands wanted to come close. Johnny's like, not me, I know what's coming. So we want to keep the forearms parallel, which is a task in and of itself, right? The forearms come out from the shoulders, parallel. And the gaze is right between your thumbs. That's like the natural alignment. And we're just going to flip this shape, but I want you to remember that feeling. It requires some action in the pecs and in the shoulder blades to keep the forearms parallel, and then the gaze is right between your thumbs. So bring your forearms down to the earth. Without letting the elbows swing out, they stay parallel. Tuck the toes, stretch your legs, and start to walk the feet up. Some of you like being at the wall. That's totally fine. You can set this shape up near a wall. That's okay. The gaze stays between your thumbs. And then you're going to lift the right leg up. And if that's as far as you want to go, that's fine. But if you'd like to add on the hop, you bend the left knee, not the right, and inhale to lift up, stay up, or come right back down for 1. Inhale to lift. Exhale 2. Press the forearms down. Exhale 3. Inhale to lift. Exhale 4. Good. Squeeze your legs together. Exhale 5. You could switch legs or stay up. Exhale 6. Leading with the left leg if you're hopping. Exhale 7. Keep lifting. Yes. Exhale 8. That's it. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale 10. Come on down. And bring yourself to sit up on the shins again. You're not coming into child seat because we are still in back bending mode. Just rest in a vertical long spine. Natarajasana. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Good. Inhale up to hands and knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, press through the right hand and the left heel. Exhale. Inhale through the left hand and the right heel. Exhale. Inhale through both hands and both heels. Exhale. Good. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin to the earth. Inhale, slide forward, cobra. Exhale, forehead to the earth. Bring the arms alongside the body for Dhanurasana. Just 1. You could hold the inner ankle, the outer ankle, flip the grip, and have arms alongside ears, whatever is best for you. Bend both knees. However you choose to today, grab a hold of shins, ankles, or feet, and then lift everything up. Breathing in. Breathing out 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Let the knees come a little higher so your shoulders and knees are level with one another. 3. Try to get the big toes together, not by sickling the feet, but by bringing the knees and ankles closer. 4. Inhale. Exhale, let it all go. Come on down and roll yourself over. Come onto the back. On the back, bend the knees, bring soles of feet to the earth, parallel and hip width distance apart. Close enough that you can touch your heels with your fingertips. Press down through the feet, lift the low back, the mid back, and the upper back. Interlock hands behind you and move the shoulder blades close. Setu Bandha Sarvangasan. Exhale 1. Really press down through the feet. Let your hip points lift a little bit higher. Exhale 2. Press the arms down to puff your chest a bit more. Exhale 3. Good. Let go of your interlocked hands. Come up to your tiptoes. And just walk your tiptoed feet an inch or 2 closer, not a lot. And then see if your right hand could come onto your right ankle and your left hand to your left ankle. Bring the heels back down to the floor. Good. So you really want to hold onto your ankle. And you might be able to walk the feet further away, but don't lose your grip. Exhale 1. Press the hips up. Open across the chest with that grip for 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Good. Release the grip. Inhale back to your tiptoes. Exhale this time, tiptoe with your feet together, toes and heels to touch. And then walk your feet all the way underneath your buttocks. You could use your hands to help get your feet all the way underneath. And then place hands either side of ears for tiptoe fish. Rather than lifting up, you're going to tip the body so your knees come to or towards the earth and the top of the head comes to the floor. So depending on flexibility in our spine, not all of our knees will come to the floor, but we can all bring the top of the head to the floor. And if it just so happens that your knees do meet the earth, you can extend the arms along, prayer meeting the earth overhead. Breathing in, breathing out. Tiptoe fish, deep breath across the throat, 2. Exhale 3. Good. Place hands either side of the ears, chin to the chest, and lower your upper back to the floor first. Then bring your feet to the floor and come down. Let the knees wash side to side, releasing in the lower back. And we set up for our wheel. I'm going to do 15 breaths in wheel today, and I'm going to invite you to choose. You can come up once, 15 breaths. You can come up 3 times, 5 breaths each. That's what we usually do. Twice, 7.5 breaths. You choose, but give it your all. Make it beautiful. Make it an offering, okay? Place your hands, get yourself ready. Inhale to lift yourself up, and you count your breath. You can make it an offering. You can say blessings to as you breathe in, and then name someone and count 1. At least 15 breaths. And if you're deciding not to come up all the way, maybe to repeat one of the 3 shapes that we just did, that's totally fine too. But whatever you do it with dignity. You do it with humility. You're not apologizing, right? It's an offering. It's an offering to give the best that you can give. Give the very best that you can. And we're all in our own timing. So take your time. Take your time. And when you are complete, extend the legs up to the sky. And I'll know that we're all ready to move on. But if you're not finished with your 15 breaths, take your time. Once you have the legs up to the sky, you can circle the ankles this way and that. Relax your shoulders. Let the low back spread into the earth. Relax your jaw. And then hug the knees in and cross or twice cross the right leg over the left. Let the knees fall to the left side and the gaze out to the right, reclining eagle twist. Breathing in. Breathing out 1. Exhale 2. Exhale 3. Exhale 4. Exhale 5. Good. Inhale the legs center, unwind. Cross or twice cross the left leg over the right. Let the knees fall to the right and the gaze to the left. Breathing in. Breathing out 1. Exhale 2. Exhale 3. Exhale 4. Exhale 5. Good. Carry the legs to the center. Rock and roll forward and back, up and down the spine. And rock so far forward that your feet come to the floor and you can lift your buttocks just an inch off the floor and then roll back. And then the next time, lift 2 inches off the floor and roll back. And then 4, double it. And then 8. And then 16 inches, you're halfway up to stand and rock back. And then come all the way up to stand. Oh, good. Come up to the top of the mat. The back is open. Take just a step back. You're going to bring your right heel to your buttock, bending the knee. And with the right hand, grab a hold of the right ankle. Good. And then lift the left arm alongside your ear. Inhale here. And as you exhale, start to kick the right foot back into your hand. And let yourself kick the foot into the hand and lift the knee as much as is possible until the body is kind of forced to lean forward. That the initiation is your foot kicking up and back, and then the reaction is that the body leans forward, opposed to the other way around. Right? That's one of the basic laws of karma. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So if I lift and kick my leg back, my body is going to move forward. 2 more breaths. Breathing in. Breathing out. Try to lift the right leg just a little more. Exhale, come out with control. Inhale, lift the torso. Bring the 2 knees together, heel towards the buttock. Squeeze your heel in towards your buttock. Squeeze your heel in, squeeze your heel in. And then drop the foot and stand tall. Second side. Bending the left knee, the left heel comes up towards the buttock. Keep the knees together. And then your left hand holds the left ankle. Good. Inhale, reach the right arm up alongside the ear. And exhale, start to kick that left foot back. The left foot kicks back, the knee lifts up. The foot kicking back and the knee lifting up. Eventually, but inevitably, move the chest forward. And let it happen like that. You kick the leg back and the chest might be forced forward. Keep your right leg long. Natarajasana, the dancing Shiva. Breathing in. And breathing out. 2 more breaths here. Can you be single pointed, focused in determination? The non-doer, even though we are in action. Breathing in. And breathing out. Good. Lift the head to bring the 2 knees together and then squeeze your left heel towards your butt. Squeeze it in, opening the front of the thigh. And then release. And we'll set up for shoulder stance, the Lumbar Sarvangasan. You might like to use the blanket nice and smooth across the middle of the mat. And then you fold the mat over that. Make sure that if you are using a prop, the prop is for the space from the shoulder to the elbow. So it has to be at least as wide as the shoulder and as long as that space. Nice and smooth. It's like the princess and the pea moment. Any lumps, you're going to feel them. And then you lay down with the shoulders on the support, head to the earth beyond. Kick the feet overhead, coming to Halasen first. Interlock the hands and move the shoulder blades close. Then place hands either side of the spine, fingers pointing skyward, elbows close. It's similar to that forearm stand, the forearms parallel to one another. And then 1 knee at a time bends, heel toward the buttock. And from there, keep the knees together and unfurl the knees skyward. Just like we were doing a moment ago, squeeze your heels towards your seat and press the front of the thigh forward. Really open the front of the thigh. And then you unfurl the toes skyward. Breathing in and breathing out. Steady breath, fluid breath. So karma yoga is selfless service. The practical method for reducing suffering in the world. It's the foundation for all yoga practice. When we're suffering from self-pity and loneliness, a surefire cure is to care more for others and the reduction of their suffering. When we shift our thoughts away from our own suffering, it diminishes. Some of you know the kirtan artist Krishnadas. He talks about this a lot, like when you're so depressed, you're so depressed, you're so depressed, can't see any purpose anymore. Go to a homeless shelter and dole out some soup. And suddenly all that suffering you're experiencing kind of, it's still there, but it's not at the forefront. And an amazing thing is that whatever action we partake in, we undertake, we can make that action karma yoga by devoting the fruit of your practice to something outside of your small self. Devote to God, could devote to another being who's suffering. Patanjali recommends in the Yoga Sutra, Ishvara Pranidhanatva. Ishvara, your choice of the Supreme, you offer to that. From the shoulder stand, let's lower the legs overhead. Come to Halasen. Interlock the hands behind, balls of feet press away, backs of the legs lift up. Breathing in. Breathing out one. Exhale two. Exhale three. Exhale four. Exhale five. Bend the knees alongside the ears, point the toes. Hands could come to your calf muscle or to the inner arch of the foot, encouraging your shins down towards the earth. Breathing in. Breathing out. Exhale two. Exhale three. Exhale four. Exhale five. Good. Slowly roll yourself down. Letting the knees bend and the feet come to the earth, extending legs long. And then unfold your mat, remove the blanket if you used a prop. For fish, come to lay on the back without any props underneath. Legs slightly turned in. Press down through the elbows, palms facing up. Lift the chest and bring the head to the earth as close as where the forehead meets the hairline as possible. And karma yoga shouldn't be confused with the law of karma, right? That every action causes infinite reactions or effects. The law of karma is the law of cause and effect, but karma yoga, on the other hand, is a method of ensuring that the actions we take cause good karmic effects. One lion's breath here, bulge the eyes, stick out the tongue as you exhale. Chin to the chest and come down. And we'll set up for our final inversion. Hugging the knees into the chest, rolling to the side, coming to child's seat, forehead to the earth. And then interlocking the hands, elbows no wider than the shoulders. Lift the hips, bring top of head to the earth. Tuck toes and walk the feet in towards the nose. If you're choosing to go near a wall, make sure the knuckles are touching the wall. Walk the feet in so that your hips come as close as possible to the wall, and then bend one knee, squeezing again the heel towards the buttock, or maybe two knees. And then the same thing, you open the knees to the sky, keep squeezing your heels towards your buttocks, really elongating the front of the body. And then you unfurl the toes skyward. Let the rib cage draw in and the tailbone lift up. And keep the breath deep and steady in through the nose, out through the nose. If you need to come down, that's understandable. But see if 2 or 3 breaths can rejuvenate you enough to lift up again, even if the feet do stay on the floor. Use this precious time inverted. The law of karma is a universal doctrine operating as surely as the law of gravity. You can observe it in the natural world if you care to look. You plant a seed in the ground, the karma of the seed is to grow. If you throw something up in the air, the karmic result is for it to come down. Karma means action. Comes from the Sanskrit root kur, which means to act. It encompasses all movement. Movement of the mind, movement of the body, whether the movement is conscious or unconscious. Regardless, the karmic result still occurs. We'll come down the same way that we lifted. Bend the knees first so the heels come down towards the seat. And then with control, take your time. The knees lower towards the armpit, the toes touch the earth. And then we come back to child's seat, 5 deep breaths. Let the hands come by the feet, palms skyward. Breathing. Breathing out 1. Exhale 2. Exhale 3. Exhale 4. Exhale 5. Good. Inhale, lift your torso and come to a comfortable seat. You can sit up on your blanket. Could have the knees together and the feet apart for Virasana. Have the legs wound, Padmasana, or crossed easy for Sukhasana. Choose a good seat. And then bring the pointer and the middle finger to your forehead. And with your thumb, you'll close the right nostril and breathe in through the left. And then with your ring finger, close the left nostril and breathe out through the right. Stay here, breathe in through the right side. And then switch, thumb closes the right side, exhale left. That's 1 round of Samavriti Nadi Shodhana. Do it again. Breathe in through the left. 2, 3, 4. Switch, exhale right. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in right. 2, 3, 4, switch, exhale, left. 2, 3, 4. So round starts inhaling left and then ends exhaling left. 3, 4, switch, exhale, right. Relax your shoulders, sit a little bit taller. Breathe in right. 2, 3, 4, switch, exhale, left. 2, 3. There was another round. Start to silently count with me. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, switch, exhale. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Switch and exhale. Continue to silently count on your own. Switch, exhale. Inhale. Switch, exhale. 2 more rounds. My voice will drop out. You count silently. When you exhale through the left side again, release the hand and make any necessary adjustments to your physical form that you can remain still for a brief meditation. Let go of trying to control or manipulate the breath in any way. And simply allow the breath to breathe your body as you lean back into the seat of the non-judgmental witness, the Sakshi. To give the mind something, a bit of direction rather than whirling uncontrolled. We link mantra to breath. And if there's a mantra dear to your practice, always you're welcome to use that mantra. Otherwise, I offer the mantra let go. Breathing in, let. And breathing out, go. Please make your way now to your most comfortable resting seat for Shavasana. Setting up in whatever way ensures you will be warm, your body will be comfortable, you'll be able to let go. The only way to be freed from having to resolve every desire is for the soul to realize the self. Through self-realization, no karmas can bind you. You're unbound and liberated. When action is selfless, then it leads to future good karma and eventually to liberation. As yogis seeking liberation, therefore, we strive to perfect our actions. Most actions are preceded by a thought. So to perfect an action, that means first we have to perfect our thoughts. And what does that mean? What is a perfect thought? Perfect thought is one free of selfish motive, free of anger, greed, hate, jealousy. Mood of service. Silently, internally, please repeat. Feet may they be used to benefit all living beings. Legs, may they be used to benefit all living beings. Pelvis, buttocks, may they be used to benefit all living beings. Surrendering this body that I am the non-doer. My back, my chest, and ribs, may they be used to benefit all living beings. Hands and forearms, may they be used for service and the benefit of all living beings. Upper arms, shoulders, shoulder blades, may they be used to benefit all living beings. Neck, back of head, crown of head, may they be used in the service of all living beings. Eyes, mouth, tongue, may they be used to benefit all living beings. In this physical form and all that I am, my senses, emotions, may I be used to benefit all living beings. Yattva karma phala sangam nitya tripto nirashrayaha karma niyapivrittopi naiva kinchit karoti saha. One who has let go of the fruit of their actions is content and free of dependency, knowing it is not they who act, even when they are performing actions. They are free. Begin to awaken the physical body, stretching out the fingers and toes, arms, wrists, legs, and ankles. Stretch out in any way that feels rejuvenating. As you're ready, hug the knees into the chest and roll to the right. And come upright, and we'll close with this mantra given to us by Swami Nirmalananda, Loka Samasta 3 times, Shanti 3 times, Hari Om. Inhale, sweep the arms out, around, and up. Exhale to bring prayer in front of the heart. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om. May we think critically, speak sweetly, and act compassionately for the benefit of all living beings. Om Bolo Shri Sakuru Bhagwan Ki Jai. Namaste. Thank you so very much for this opportunity of togetherness. Thank you for dedicating your time, your effort, your energy. Thank you also for paying for class as you're able. It's very much appreciated. I've been subsisting on donations for the past 10 months. Thank you to Sarah for demonstrating, and I hope to see you next week at the same time, if not before. Namaste.